If you're watching this raid, that means you probably need to lock in certain allies for said raid. So I am going to show you 2 ways to reset for the allies you prefer. One way will be for if you just want to beat the raid one time. The other method will be if you want to lock in allies so that you can raid repeatedly with the same allies. There are chapters in this video, so feel free to skip to the method that you need. First, we'll talk about how to reset for allies if you are only intending to beat the raid just one time. This is the easy way. First, make sure you have just opened your game. If you've been online raiding with friends, you're going to want to save, close your game, and reopen it, okay? Now, we have the Empoleon raid right now. Empoleon has competitives, so we definitely need certain allies for this. Same goes for other raids like Annihilate with Defiant, King Gambit with Defiant, Kilowattrel with competitive, etc. We've just opened our game. All we're going to do is go into the raid here, and we're going to hit challenge alone. Now, as long as we have not been raiding, when we hit challenge alone, we're going to get a random spin every time. We have a Staraptor. So what that means is we're going to run for. So I'm going to hit run. Now I hit challenge alone because I can hit run when you hit challenge alone. Okay, I'm going to run, and the next time I come in here, I am going to have randomized allies again, and I'm going to repeat that step until I get the allies that I do want. Now, as you can see, I have the allies that I want here. There are no Intimidators and no Arboliva. So you're good to go. Go ahead and raid this the only time that you need to. Now let's talk about how to lock in the same allies so that you can raid a den repeatedly with the same allies. So first thing you're going to do is save your game. We're also going to make sure you are offline. You have to be offline, okay? If you're online, you're going to create lobbies and people are going to be trying to join them when there isn't one, so you're going to be wasting people's time, and on top of that, you could be timed out from online battles. First thing we're going to do is save our game. And now what we're going to do, we are offline, remember, we're going to hit challenge as a group, and then we're going to check the allies that we end up with. All ready to go, we're just going to go right in. And for this raid, we want to avoid Intimidators. I personally like avoiding Arboliva as well, because Arboliva wastes a lot of time. And Gallade does get a bit close sometimes. We got 2 Intimidators. Okay, so if you get allies you don't want, we're going to hit the home button, we're going to close our game. This is why we saved earlier, and then we're going to reopen it. Now we've reopened the game, and we're going to repeat the step. Challenge as a group. And we're going to do this until we get the allies that we want. No Intimidators, no Arboliva. Oh wow, that's a pretty good team. Now that I have the allies that I want, I'm going to go ahead and raid this. Punch that penguin right in the nuts. Alright, so now that you have beaten the raid, you are going to go ahead and date skip, find the raid again, or just find your next 6-star raid den. And now that we have gotten our preferred allies on one, the next time we come out here, we're going to hit challenge alone. And this is going to lock in the same allies that we got last time. After I raid this, I'm going to go ahead and date skip again. Every time I'm going to hit challenge alone. Every time I hit challenge alone from now on, I'm going to get the same allies. The first time I raid by hitting the challenge as a group button, I'm going to get different allies. Now don't worry, if you accidentally hit the challenge as a group button, you can always just hit B. Your allies will not reset unless you actually go into the raid. But that's it. Once you're here, you just go in over and over with the same exact allies as last time. Easy as that. If this was helpful, then help me by smashing that like button and subscribing. If it wasn't, tell me why in the comments. Alright, I'm out.